Do you want to take the IELTS exam? Or maybe you just want to improve your English writing skill? It doesn't matter. If you want to improve your English writing skill dramatically, watch this video to the end. Hello, my name is Maddie from POC English, and in this lesson, I'm going to share 7 tips to take your English writing skill to the next level. But before we start, let me tell you something. One of the best standards of evaluating your writing skill is the band descriptor of IELTS. The band descriptor is a list of criteria which shows the important elements of a good piece of writing. So, in this video, I will use the band descriptor of IELTS as the basis for my tips and suggestions on improving your writing skill. Okay, time to start with the first tip. Start with sentences. This tip is very obvious, as the building block of every text is the sentence. So, improving your sentences directly means improving your text. But how can you improve your sentences? Here, grammar and vocabulary play key roles. In fact, looking at the IELTS band descriptor, you can see that 50% of your mark of writing skill is dedicated to grammar and vocabulary or lexical resources. When we talk about grammar, we're talking about range and accuracy. What is grammar range? Well, it is the variety of grammatical structures you use, using different tenses or using complex sentences. And what is accuracy? Accuracy means the correct use of grammar and avoiding mistakes. So clearly, the first step towards better writing skill is improving your grammar and vocabulary. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes students who want to take part in the IELTS exam make is to start by learning the techniques of the IELTS exam. However, the first step should be improving your general English knowledge, vocabulary, and grammar. So that was the first tip. Improve your vocabulary and grammar to improve your sentences. Tip number 2 is about the choice of vocabulary and style of writing. Look at these 3 sentences. Sentence 1. Shoes are designed to be destroyed one day, so that you will need to buy another pair. Sentence 2. The design philosophy of shoes includes their short lifespan so as to create the urgency of replacement. And the third sentence, it's part of companies' scheme of planned obsolescence to sell merchandise with limited lifespan. All the 3 sentences have one meaning. So which one is better? Well, you might say the third one or the second one is better than the first one, right? But it's not that way. All 3 can be good. It really depends on your audience. Who are you writing for? Are you writing to a friend of yours? Maybe you're writing for a magazine or a newspaper, or you want to post it on a website, or maybe you are taking the IELTS or TOEFL exam or any other English exams. Depending on your goal or your audience, you can use any of the 3 options. However, very important point, don't mix them up together. If you are writing to a friend of yours, stick to the friendly tone. If you are writing for a magazine or a newspaper, stick to the formal tone. If you are taking part in the IELTS exam or a TOEFL exam, in the writing section, stick to your academic tone. So, tip number 2 is to keep the style and vocabulary coherent. Alright, time for the third tip. Give feelings to your sentences using adjectives and adverbs. Let me give you a very simple example. Look at this sentence. The driver drives. Now, driver here is a noun and can be described by an adjective. Drive is a verb and can be described with an adverb. So, instead of saying the driver drives, I can say the angry driver drives angrily, or the careful driver drives carefully. You see, the meaning of the sentence and the feeling of the sentence changes accordingly. So, Try to use adjectives to describe nouns and use adverbs to describe verbs. Let me give you another example of a longer sentence. Look at this one. Our hotel room in the city of Venice had a view of the sea. Let's take a look at the nouns here. We have the hotel room, city, view, and sea. We have 4 nouns. Let's use 4 adjectives to give some feelings to this sentence. I can say magnificent hotel room. I can say exquisite city. I can say spectacular view. And I can say beautiful sea. Let's read the sentence again. Our magnificent hotel room in the exquisite city of Venice had a spectacular view of the beautiful sea. You see? Or here's another example with using adverbs. He was walking and talking on the phone. So we have 2 verbs, walk and talk. Let's try to describe them using adverbs of manner. He was walking calmly and talking quietly on the phone. Or in another way, he was walking fast and talking angrily on the phone. You see, the same sentence with 2 different sets of adverbs can send 2 different messages to your audience. So tip number 3, use adverbs and adjectives to give feelings to your sentences. Tip number 4, use linking devices to connect your sentences and form paragraphs. Let's have another look at the band descriptor of IELTS. 25% of your writing mark is about coherence and cohesion. What are coherence and cohesion? Coherence is how well your ideas are linked and connected throughout your piece of writing or your text. If you are talking about the benefits of exercise, you might not want to talk about how monkeys eat bananas. That's just irrelevant. It's not coherent. The 2 ideas are not linked. Instead, you might want to talk about diet and pairing diet with exercise and how that can help to improve your health. What is cohesion? Cohesion is how well your sentences are linked to one another. So cohesion means how well each sentence is connected to the sentence after and before it. Look at these 3 sentences. People are really concerned about their health. Sentence 1. More and more fast food is being consumed. Sentence 2. Our lifestyle is becoming less active. Sentence 3. But what is the relationship between sentence 1 and 2 and between sentence 2 and 3? Well, the first sentence talks about the fact that people are worried about their health. Oh, we should stay healthy. We shouldn't do bad things. We shouldn't eat fast food. We should be more physically active. However, sentence 2 says something which is quite the opposite of sentence 1. Sentence 2 says that people are eating more and more fast food. So clearly this is a contrast. This is an opposite idea. How can I link the first sentence to the second? Well, I can use the phrase on the contrary or however. People are really concerned about their health. On the contrary, more and more fast food is being consumed. Now, what is the relationship between the second and the third sentence? The third sentence is adding another idea to the second sentence, right? It is in contrast with the first one, but it is an addition to the second one. So, in order to link the second and the third sentences, I can say in addition, or additionally, or moreover. More and more fast food is being consumed. Moreover, our lifestyle is becoming less active. Now you see that the 3 sentences are linked together and they can form a cohesive paragraph. What are other linking devices? Well, we have linking devices of contrast, of purpose, of addition, adding new ideas, of result and consequence. There are many linking devices in English language. I will try to make another video on that. Before you move to tip number 5, let's have a break. If you want to receive the summary of this lesson and every other lesson when I post them on YouTube, you just need to give me your email address. How? Go to my website, pocenglish.com, type in your email address and click subscribe. The link to my website is in the descriptions below. You will receive the PDF of the summary of every lesson I post on YouTube in your email address. And that's completely free. Time for tip number 5. Divide your ideas and arguments in different paragraphs. Talking about paragraphs, how do you know when to finish one paragraph and start a new one? How do you decide on where to start and end one paragraph? What is the logic? Well, to understand the logic, let's have a look at the band descriptor. Looking at the band descriptor, under coherence and cohesion, for band score 7, you can see presents a clear central topic within each paragraph. A clear central topic within each paragraph. So, each paragraph should talk about one and only one central topic. Not 2, not 3, not 4, just one central topic. So, how do you decide when to finish one paragraph? When your central topic is over and you're going to talk about your second central topic. You shouldn't talk about 2 topics in one paragraph. So basically, you start a paragraph, you present your central topic, and then you support it, you provide examples, you talk about your experiences, maybe you provide some evidence from research, and then that's it. If you want to talk about something else, go to the second paragraph. Imagine you want to write an essay with the title, How to Live Longer. You may have 3 ideas: exercise, diet, and stress management. 3 ways to live longer. So how many paragraphs can I have? Well, I can have 3 paragraphs with 3 central topics. First paragraph about the benefits of exercising. Second paragraph about the importance of diet. Third paragraph about the necessity of stress management. And tip number 6, have an evidence-based tone. What do I mean? Look at this sentence. Having a more active lifestyle leads to better health. This is clear, right? It's a fact. We all know that if we do some physical activity, we will be healthier, right? So instead of just stating the fact, try to sound evidence-based. You can use this phrase in the beginning. Research shows that. So instead of saying having a healthier lifestyle may or might lead to a better health, you can say research shows that having a more active lifestyle will lead to better health. Or research suggests that. You can also use this phrase. There is evidence to suggest that. Now, compare these 3 sentences. Having a more active lifestyle leads to better health. Research shows or research suggests that having a more active lifestyle leads to better health. There is evidence to suggest that having a more active lifestyle leads to better health. You see, the second and the third one sound very academic. So you can use this little technique. Try to add these 2 phrases, research shows that, research suggests that, or there is evidence to suggest that, to the beginning of your sentences, which are facts. In this way, you will sound firm, strong, and evidence-based. And it feels more academic, right? And the final tip, which is a very simple tip, but it is often ignored. Revise your text. Make sure you have enough time to go through your text again. By reading your text for a second time, and if possible, aloud, you will be able to recognize the little tiny grammar mistakes or maybe big grammar mistakes you have made, or to correct some choice of vocabulary or the tone and style of your essay. This stage is very important. Make sure you have at least 5 minutes to go through your text for a second time. And that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you use these tips to improve your writing skill. And let me know what you think in the comments below. See you!